Alright, so today I'm working on a page for my upcoming comic Wytchborne, and let's be real, it's not my favorite. There's a lot going on here, messy panels, confusing action, everything feels a little cramped on this little paper I've been working with, it's just a lot. So naturally I thought about redrawing the entire page, and then I remembered, oh right, I have YouTube, I have one of those. I need to make sure that you guys see what I'm doing. So here we are, I'm going to walk you through my process for planning, sketching, and penciling a comic page. To set the stage, this is a fight scene between Dakin, our main character, and a magician with his rabbitkin assistant. The magician's got this enchanted hat that he uses to teleport his assistant around the battlefield, and you kind of see where I'm going with this, right? Rabbit out of a hat, magician, magic, yeah, you get it. So now I need to show the rabbitkin jumping through the hat portal to stop Dakin from whooping up on the magician. Because, you know, only in comics, right? And trust me, you've seen weirder. I'm thinking through the framing that I'll be doing the final drawing on. I could sketch this out on a smaller piece of sketchbook paper, but this way I get a better sense of scale and placement for my drawings. The most important thing about this page is having a sense of movement and momentum to help flow from panel to panel. You'll see that I break the boundaries of the panels often to give the character or object that extra punch that it needs to make their movement feel more alive and powerful. This trick is a favorite of mine and I use it often. It's possibly too much, but it is really effective. As I pose out models in Clip Studio Paint, I'm thinking about how best to convey the action while making sure it's clear for you, the viewer, and also works within the overall composition of the page. That's the thing about comic book pages, you can't just think about making one nice panel. If you do that, then you'll just wind up with a page with a bunch of nice pictures and boxes. Each panel is a part of an entire art piece that is the comic page, so they all have to get along and make a cohesive composition. Most comic book fights take place within a few pages with very few panels. You'll notice that I'm probably the exception in this case. Let's hope my sense of movement and energy negates my need for a ton of panels. I tend to make my sketches very messy while I'm working. This leaves room for changes or happy accidents to happen as I refine the sketch. Just so long as I have a general silhouette of what's going on, I can usually make it look a lot better in the next stage. This technique is also known as laziness. When I get to the penciling stage, I try to be as accurate as I can, but I still find my pencil work is very messy. Even after working on as many pages as I have, I still can't seem to control my pencil when it wants to go all sketchy on me. It just has a mind of its own. It just makes the lines that it wants to. You can see that I've already begun to change things about the piece from what I've modeled in Clip Studio. This is why I try not to take myself too seriously when I'm planning out a page. I know that I'm going to change it anyway, so why get all rigid and bent out of shape when things don't go as planned? I'm really glad this piece is a fight scene and not something with dialogue. If it were, we'd have to spend a lot more time figuring out where the dialogue happens on the page and make sure we don't shift too many things around. But since it's a fight scene, I just need the first and last panel to line up with the previous and next page. So really anything can happen between those two panels. We could have elephants flying in on Skittle cars or anything that I feel like. Because again, comics, it's crazy. If you don't believe me, Google weird comic pages. It'll do you good. It'll be the thing that lights up your day and also makes you feel utterly cursed. Anyway, Okay, there's our final page. I'd like to ink this, but I think I'm going to go get this scanned first just in case I mess it up. And besides, this video is probably too long already. I'm very glad to have redrawn this entire page rather than try to work with the original, and this feels a lot more concise and flows a lot better, even if I still have a problem with drawing too many panels and having sketchy lines. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.